Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of Random Vlogging! So, yeah, so Monday I missed my daily vlog, mostly because I was, working on, schoolwork, and, the video that I posted, like, Monday night, Tuesday morning, something like that, um, about the 48-hour live stream, which has become actually like super popular to the point where I'm actually going to look at the view count now. Just because I'm super happy about this. So it's been up for a day. It's at 480 views. It is the 5th most watched video on my channel. So that's kind of cool. A lot of people are really excited about the excuse me, something went down the wrong tube. Water is good. A lot of people got super excited about the live stream. I've had tons of people asking if they can play on the live stream. I'm just basically we're trying to narrow down the last few dungeon masters, so we actually have people to run throughout this thing. So yeah, so that's been really fun. However, I would like today for random vlogging. I want to talk about something that I think is weird, to be 100% honest. So, for those of you that have no idea what's been happening on the internet recently, there is a group of hacktivists. Well, they're calling themselves hacktivists. They're hackers. I'm not particularly fond of any of the quote-unquote hacktivist groups because I don't think they've really done any good. They've used bullying tactics against people that they don't like, and I don't consider that a noble thing to do. But whatever, your opinion on them at this point, it doesn't really matter. Mostly because they recently, like earlier in the year, they went and they hacked Ashley Madison, which is a website that caters to people looking to have extramarital affairs. And they hacked it, and they basically sent them kind of an ultimatum of, hey, close down your site, or we're going to release all this information, basically showing every single person that has an account on your site, which is rather impressive to just from a logistical standpoint, because that means they got a ton of data, if they can actually name every single person. And so recently they released, it was something like 10 gigabytes of data that had people's names, profiles, credit card transaction reports to show that they actually were a part of this website. And their justification for it is the fact that the website itself is just a massive scam, according to them. I have not had a chance to vet any of these facts. But according to them, 90 to 95% of the user base is male, but they have just thousands of fake profiles for females, so that guys would actually want to do this and pay for it. So the likelihood of anyone joining this site and actually having an affair is relatively low, unless they're looking for a guy to have an affair with, and then, you know, they have a much better chance. So, yeah, so this, this has caused this kind of public outcry, and people have kind of separated themselves into these two different camps. You have the people that are like, well, these people were doing horrible things, and so they deserve to be outed for the fact that they were, they were trying to have affairs. And so you have the people over there, and then you have another people. It's like, well, these people's personal information, has just been released. How is this any different from, when, the nude pictures leaked, or when Sony's, the big Sony hack and stuff like that. How is this any different? And so it's been starting to cause a little bit of a debate. And to be 100% honest, other than the fact that, again, I'm not particularly fond of hacktivists in general doing illegal things um, without, like, in my mind, there are certain times when doing something that's against the law, I think, would be beneficial, but it's a very, very tiny, tiny list. Um, and on that very, very tiny list, I don't think hacking and then releasing people's personal information ever appears. Um, I can't come up with a scenario where that uh, could be justified in my head. However, the people that were doing this, the people that were on Ashley Madison, technically were, depending on what state you live in, and this is my incredibly limited understanding of marriage law, is technically having an affair. I don't think it's actually illegal, but marriage law and everything like that, it's 100% grounds for divorce, and it becomes really, really messy and stuff like that. So what they were doing, while not technically illegal, um, was is definitely, in my opinion, and I think legally, a bad thing. If you can have a legally bad thing, because that's a weird phrase. Um, However, I don't know. Like I said, I don't feel really bad for these people, other than the fact that their information, from what I understand, and again I may be wrong, from what I understand, it's not like their credit card information got released or anything like that beyond their transactions, which is, it has the last four of the credit card number. That's actually not the most difficult thing to find out from people. Um, it's not like these guys are going to get, their identity stolen or anything like that. It's just all these people have been outed as doing something they really shouldn't have been doing. Um, and so, yeah, do I think it was justified? Absolutely not. Do I feel remarkably bad for these people? No, I don't. And that's the thing that kind of worries me about this entire conversation, is the fact that what the hacktivists did, I don't agree with on any level whatsoever. It was never going to work. There's absolutely 100% no possible way that any group is going to shut down a website like Ashley Madison for the very simple reason of the people that work there get paid to work for that company, and they're not going to stop getting paid. Like, I've never understood people's like, we're going to get this company closed. No, as long as people are making money, they're going to continue doing it. Especially if you do something illegal like this. It's unbelievably easy to play the martyr card and make a lot, make up for this. Like, from a marketing standpoint, or a public relations standpoint, this is actually a very simple way to get out of this. Yeah, so this probably is going to hurt them somewhat, because some of their customer base is going to be shamed out of using the website anymore. And if it's actually true that most of these profiles are fake women, that's going to scare a few more people away. But you'd got to be crazy to think that this is actually going to stop the website. Like, no. Even if they were to find a way to completely shut down the website, a dozen other ones would spring up. And so, to me, the idea of doing, whatever is necessary, and doing things that may not be incredibly legal to get something done, doesn't make sense if it actually isn't going to do anything. Now everything that they've done, these people's lives that they've just ruined, all of it is completely worthless, because it's not going to stop anybody at all. This site's still going to be there. Probably half the people that have accounts there, after they sit there and apologize or whatever, and make excuses for why they had it, they're probably going to go back there. And there's going to be a lot more people that didn't even realize this website existed, where they're like, crap, if I can get laid by a housewife or something, I totally will do that. So yeah, this whole thing was an exercise in futility. And these people, the people that are, uh, praising these hackers for doing this, I don't understand, because all they did was ruin a bunch of people's lives with no net gain. Um, so yeah, I think it's a weird situation, and the fact that I'm not more upset about it is weird to me. It's one of those things. I'm like, really, I really think I should be more upset about this. From the idea that I don't like hacktivists, and I don't like people that uh, release personal information and stuff like that. I really don't like that. Um, but this one just doesn't really bother me beyond the point that it was a wasted, pointless endeavor. So yes, if anyone has opinions about this bizarre situation, leave them in the comments below. This has been a very bizarre random vlogging that I didn't really plan out too well. I had like 3 different topics. I'm like, let's go with, people having affairs. That's a great topic to talk about on the internet. That won't get anybody upset. So yeah. That's gonna be all for me tonight. It's it's like 4 o'clock in the morning right now, guys. I'm completely beside myself and just blah, blah, blah. And I still have the rest of a paper to finish. I have this ungodly paper that I'm finishing. It'll be done by like tomorrow, but it's just I hate it, and I hate this course, and I never want to take it again. And the next course I get to take is business finances. Yeah, this semester has sucked. Like I have not enjoyed a single course this semester. I've hated all of it. So, yes, okay, so that's all for me today. I will see you guys tomorrow. And please check out the Extra Life page. You can check out the video I made yesterday. Check it out. Donate to our Extra Life thing. It's going to be really, really awesome and cool. All right, bye-bye.